Hi everyone, welcome back again to Spiritual Growth Tarot. I'm Denise. I'm sending you so much love and happiness and support to be happy. So I hope you can feel it coming through the ethers. So anyway, I have a question from Chops Daddy. Chops Daddy 3 is his handle. And this is regarding Jared Kushner. Based on that reading I did on him recently, it opened up a question for him. He said, I would really like to know what he was up to with Saudi Arabia and Israel, and if he had anything to do with the U.S. suddenly screwing over Qatar, however you pronounce it, and ignoring the apocalyptic situation in Yemen. Yeah. He says, I wouldn't trust him any farther than I can throw him, and he creeps me out. Yeah, I think we all get that feeling about Jared, don't we? Just not trustworthy and really creepy. So yeah, let's look at this. I'm not sure in the moment what. Usually, when I'm sitting and meditating for a moment, I figure out like which deck to grab, and then sometimes, you know how it goes. You open a can of worms, and it's like, oh, now I need to check with this system. So, anyway, let me get the camera dropped down and look at this. Okay, so I'm starting with the Maybe Linneman by Ryan Edward. And let's ask, what was Jared actually up to with Saudi Arabia and Israel? Did he have anything to do with U.S. betraying Qatar and ignoring the apocalyptic situation in Yemen? Okay. Well, there's something secret there. Movement of goods and services, betrayal right there. Wow. Jared, what did you do? What in the world did you do? Wow. Well, he definitely betrayed. This would be, this is domestic. Usually, it can be domestic movement of goods and services across the land. But this could be, in other countries. Whatever he did, he kept it secret, kept it like close to his heart, because that's all he cares about is building up his own, fortune, real estate. But then again, too, this card can be his history doing secret deals that betrays everyone else. Secret deals that maybe violated and betrayed the safety of other countries, which would be maybe selling arms, and maybe he sold secrets. Wow. But the snake here is definitely a danger, an enemy. It's somebody that thinks only about themselves, and they're there to, do harm, take a bite out of you, and maybe even kill you. The mice steal, of course. Everyone, has listened to me talk about this. And with him, it's probably this addiction to always do something snaky, and you know what I mean? Oh, man. But this is this hidden agenda, the scam, the fraud, hiding, and it knights up here to what he nurtures, what he cares about most, what he gives warmth to in his life. And it's all about, destruction. This is a card of thievery and loss. So he took advantage, I'm hearing he took advantage of a situation where he didn't think that he could be caught. And of course, this is all about the money. He betrayed to get the money. I don't know why this shocking card is in here. Oh, this would be the shocks that the other countries were going through. This would be the apocalyptic situation in Yemen that Chops Daddy's talking to us about. Chops Daddy 3, I should say. As I'm here with my chopstick, but I think he's talking about awesome pork chops, because I think I asked you once, right? What's your name about? Yeah, he's famous for awesome pork chops. But anyway, so yeah, something shocking, something awful that happened on the land. And well, he took advantage and created a situation where he could make money. What a little, oh my goodness. And it was dangerous. We've got danger here. And he's just, I feel like he has so much like life force attached that just pumps through his, veins, attached to negativity, that he really likes living this life literally on the edge. Let me get a few more. Yeah, here's the arms deals. Here's the conflict that the nation that was, anywhere where there's a nation that's under conflict, he'll be there to try to put his little hand out. He's clever that way. Yeah. The conflict in the social stratus of being able to move goods around. And of course, and this is all tied to his father-in-law. And it's always their goal to nurture themselves. Yep. That's the institution of who they are. That's, anything to do with Trump Towers in any countries, anything to do with people in charge. That's what he nurtures. He just nurtures anyway. He always has this target, this goal in mind to create ties with people who are in a position of authority. This card also has to do with businesses. Of course, it's easy to see like Trump Tower, but businesses. So he's always like nurturing business. He doesn't care if it's dangerous, and he doesn't care about the decisions he has to make to get there. This is just a way he's, he snakes through life. So I would say that this is, yes, he did it in order to just bring in more money. Here we go. Yes, he's guilty of doing that. And yes, he had the contracts, the connections, the commitments. Wow. Okay, so let me use one more deck. I don't see any need to use the Kipper with this one yet. Unless there's a legal situation that comes up that, that I can read on. it's just, we need those laws in place. We need new laws in place, or going after him when he has violated laws. I mean, this guy should have never gotten a security clearance in the beginning. He just never should have. So many of Trump's admin, especially the close cabinet, I mean, none of them. But anyway, so where's the box to this? Oh, here we go. This little deck, a deck of character. Let's see what it has to say about this situation. What did he actually do? And and we can see if there's any future that comes through. Like, will he actually be, at some point, will he be held accountable? I mean, talk about just selling out. These people are just all a bunch of traitors. Okay, he farmed. Anywhere he can. Anywhere he can. I don't know why there's a baby angel in there. Oh. All right. Yeah, the master of camouflage. Anywhere where there's death. Anything he can make grow. Wow. So, nurturing something small, planting seeds, maybe to anything to get them to grow, but it's like, taking advantage over a dire situation. And it's like he thinks he has probably some kind of like magic to farm from other countries. This feels like that quest that he likes to go on to do all these, do these things in all different places, and he doesn't care. Yeah, taking advantage, farming over death in other countries, farming all these new ways to bloom into the future. And then he's so good. He is this master. He is a master farmer at hiding. This goes with that book card we had over here. Hiding, any new thing. And maybe on a weird way, that's what it is. It's, oh my goodness. Okay, so imagine him meeting with a dignitary, an ambassador, or some high, well, let's just imagine his relationship with MBS. MBS, Mohammed bin Salman he's a Grim Reaper, right? Remember Khashoggi or Khashoggi? I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but remember the Washington Post reporter that, MBS, Mr. Bonesaw? Maybe they had this feeling that he's just a kid, but he's really a master at camouflaging what's really going on underneath. Like, maybe he's a gem, at that. Wow. Yeah, like this gullible, he might look like this gullible person. And so it's easy for him to get in with these people well, I'm sure he had the connection with, Netanyahu a long time ago. Who knows? Well, they all had their foreign connections, so who knows who was first? Probably Trump, because he's older. Yeah. Wow. let me just go ahead and lay another, let's put another whole layer over on top to see how it's going to go for him in the future. How's this going to work out for you, Jared? Whoa. To the moon! Send him to the moon. No, I'm sure it means something else. Okay, hold on. Let me get the cards drawn first. Wow. Wow. Yeah, okay. And he seems like a quiet little guy, doesn't he? Oh, yuck. Okay. Well, I don't have the jail cell card here, but you know, there's 111 cards. It's the odds of like drawing yeah, home, that would be tricky. Let's see what's on the bottom. Fire and Thief. Wow. Okay, let's set these aside for a moment. So in his future, he's going to be tied to war. And of course, because, you know, it's like if you live by the sword, you die by the sword. If you're a warring person, if you're a creepy little, you know, sneaky little whatever, somebody's going to lasso him someday. This is not good. And it might have to do with just somebody he talks to, right? And maybe it's somebody on an island in another country in an island. Now this could also be, you know, like no man is an island. Rainbow could be happiness, but then we've got vomit. Maybe it's a rainbow of vomit coming down on him someday. Like a sky full of vomit. As big as the moon. Broken heart? Yeah, so you know, he's farming all of this as well. Broken heart, probably trying to seduce. Brokenhearted around his seductions. And, yeah, seducing, trying to act like he has all this power. But in his future, he's going to be pulled into war and whatever he spoke, whatever he said. And then, yeah, brokenhearted due to seduction. Well, now the moon, on another level, so the moon can have to do with what we create. It can have to do with our emotional reaction sometimes. It can also have to do with our reputation, the honor that we put out into the world. It can sometimes have to do with family. I mean, I did grab the home card too. But I think in the future, this is saying that he's creating with his bad reputation and his honor as just this, you know, sneaky little dragon. He's creating a place where he is going to isolate himself. Wow. And then, of course, whatever else he's going to create in his life will bring in fire and somebody stealing from him. Because when you steal, that comes back to you. It might take a long time, and it probably comes back to you, you know, who knows how many, like 10-fold over, 1,000 times over. Probably depends on how long you've been doing it and getting away with it. At some point, it has to all fall apart. You know, it's just how it works. So, interesting. He does not have a happy future. I don't know how long this is going to take, but we'll see. Okay, Thanks, you guys, for hanging in there with me. Take good care. See you later. Bye.